Hello and welcome everybody to Tarot Tuesday. It's already Tuesday. A whole week has already gone by. It's been a whirlwind of a week. So, first of all, peace and blessings to you. I hope your heart is well. I hope you're feeling stable and good and grounded. I know this week has been a challenging one for a lot of people. And I just send out all my love and all my well wishes to everybody out there. And speaking of which, before we get into the readings, I had this idea that came up this week for me because I am so passionate about spreading love and being a healer on the planet and sharing my gifts and helping other people really, grow their own gifts, because I think we all have them for sure. And I also have been, in the online space for a long time, for many, many years. And I was one of the teachers at the beginning of the social media um, phase, I want to call it, when it was just in its infancy and I had an online business. Well, I figured out really quickly how to leverage it for business. And I used to teach it at Colorado Free University, and I helped a lot of people create, you know, um, create shops and identities and leverage social media for their growth and their business. But since then, it's been a while. It's been a long time, actually. I have grown to really resist social media and I don't like it as much. I fell out of love. I'm just going to say it. I fell out of love with it for many, many reasons. And this week, though, I was kind of in a conundrum thinking, well, I don't like a lot of social media and I don't represent a lot of the social media. And I feel like I would be faking it a little bit if I tried to leverage many of the platforms. And then I kept hearing this resounding voice in my head. And I have been listening a lot to Louise Hay and Wayne Dyer, going back to my roots, kind of. And I kept on hearing, use the vehicles for your message. Use the vehicles, use the vehicles. And so I thought, oh, okay. So if my vehicle is to share love, then so be it. I'm going to share love. And so I decided, instead of being reluctant to use certain platforms, that I would use the vehicle. And so, long story short, I just created a new concept. And so I hope and I invite you to play and experiment with me with this. So I just started a TikTok yesterday. I kid you not. I've been avoiding that one for the longest time. And I thought, okay, I'm going to create love letters. And so I can create these animated love letters to send out with your message or my message to you or to people that could use a boost in the love department and could use a nice virtual hug, basically. So I'm creating love letters. And there'll be there'll be movies, but there'll be like nature backgrounds and then messages for them. And so like an example could be, dear John, know that the universe conspires for your well-being. I love you, mom, or fill in the blank. So nice short messages to people of love. So this is going to be a free service. If you want a love note, or if you want me to create a love note for you or someone you love, all you have to do is go to my new little coffee platform called buymeacoffee.com/enchanted empath. And you'll see one of the extras in there. You can put an order in for a love note. I think this is going to be so much fun. So help me join in this. We got to raise the planetary goodness. We got to raise the vibration of love. Love is the ultimate healing balm of the universe. And with a simple little thing like that, I think we can help instead of feeling, stuck, so I'm always asking, how can I help? How can I help? How can I help? And I think this would be a really fun way, a light way to help and get out of all of this heaviness. So go over there. I'll type it in just a minute. But it's buymeacoffee.com/enchanted empath. And they're also, while you're there, you can buy me a cup of coffee. You can just leave it's a cool way to leave a donation for, if you like what's going on here. So anyway, I hope that you think of something creative that you would like to put out there, and I will just make these TikTok videos. They're really quick and easy to make, little did I know, and I just put them out there daily. Alrighty, so that's my big news, and that's how we're gonna help. So I'll see you over there, and we'll start this party today, hopefully. Okay, so as you guys know, when I do my Tarot Tuesday readings, I start with the emails. So a lot of times I can't see your scroll. Hey, Sunan, nice to see you. Hi, Susanna. Love the idea. Great, me too. Join in the fun. Join in the fun. And they can just be light and fun and however we want this to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a couple of email questions that I got from my clients. And we'll go from there. Okay. So if you would like a card or you want a reading, just type it in the chat and I'll get to that. I did see an email come in right when I started the video, so I will cross over and take a look at that. I don't want to miss anybody, okay? So Teresa asks, my adult daughter doesn't seem well. How can I help? Okay, so she's not seeming well. And how can I help? So the question is, how can I help? All right, Teresa, let's look into it and see how you can help. Okay. So my intuitive hits are already going off, bing, 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 but I want to see what the cards have to say about how you can help. Okay, Teresa, I feel you on that one. Let's pull a card and see what is in store for you. Okay, Teresa, I get the Emperor for you. So this message talks about you being like the boss and just taking care of your business and being very fair, being level-minded, non-emotional about this. So the Emperor really talks about digging into those masculine qualities that we all have, of being logical and stable and having boundaries. So this is, I can feel your pain because I can see that you want to dive in there and you're affected very emotionally by this. And I get it. I'm a mom. But sometimes the best thing that we can do is be the emperor, be the boss, have the boundaries and have the hard boundaries, saying no, advocating for ourselves and our own sanity, and not going down the rabbit holes with our children, right? And as we do that, we actually give them permission to find their own strength. We give them the space to dig in and discover who they are. If we continue to maybe rescue them, that they don't develop their own muscles in that department. So it's all about being the emperor, Teresa. You got this, all right? Okay, I hope that helps. All right, we have a lot of people already here. Yes, you guys can ask questions and I will scroll through. Hi, Christina, or Christine, nice to see you. Yay. And Felix. Yes, you guys can have readings. I'm going to hit the email ones though first, so hold on to that, okay? Emily wants to know, what are my drumming instructors feeling towards me? I get a little love vibe there. Okay, so let's see what the drumming instructors or instructor are feeling towards Emily. Okay, Emily, you ready for this? Okay, I'm gonna hold these cards up so you guys can see how I just do this. There's just feeling it, just intuiting where I want to go. being led. Okay, so I get the Hanged Man for you. So I see hesitation. The Hanged Man is just all about, I'm not sure. So maybe there's a conflict of interest going on there. And so there's a waiting to see what the right move would be, but there's activity. There's definitely activity. It's just, I don't know what to do with this activity going on, right? So when I see this, it's just all about dig in, patience, just patience, wait for it, wait for the clarity, wait for the right action. The right action will just naturally occur when you get the aha, when you got the enlightenment that is coming, okay? So, or coming for them as well. So hang on there, just hang on there. So something's a brewing. Let's just put it that way, right? Julie, hi Julie, happy Tuesday to you too. Yay, Rebecca, hi. You're very welcome, Rebecca. It's my pleasure to do this. I love hanging out with you guys on Tuesdays. It's such an infusion to my spirit. I love to practice, and it's just good medicine. Alrighty, Cheryl asks, excuse me, will my daughter and her husband work things out, or will they move forward separately? Okay. Let's clear those little frogs, shall we? Okay, will my daughter, I have her name in my head, don't necessarily want to. I know that we're all anonymous here and it's all a good safe place. However, just in case. Okay, are we moving together? Are we, what's the word? Working it out together, or are we moving separately? So how's it working out, together or separate? So clearly it's going to be working out one way or the other, right? So let's look into the logistics of it. Are we together or are we separate? Okay, I got the King of Swords, which talks about clarity. That doesn't give me that doesn't nail it for me though. Okay, Spirit, so nail it for me. Give me a really obvious, hit me over the head. Okay, so Temperance, kind of this helps. So now, now I can see a story brewing here. That's what I love, tarot. The stories start to come about the more cards you pull. It's so fun. So the clarity is on its way. It's not there yet, so it's working on it, and probably in both parties to clarify their needs, their desire, their vision for their lives moving forward. And then I get the Temperance card. Clearly, the answer is together. So in the Temperance card, we have 2 cups, and we're mixing the contents of the 2 cups together to make one thing that works. That is the definition of this card. It is the ultimate alchemy card. So we're making it work. We're combining efforts. We're combining our resources, our love, our energy, our focus, our attention, and we're going to figure out a way with the two people, right, that works together, with 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. So this talks about, having the intuitive insights, having the practical worldly insights, that being balanced in our judgment. So there's a lot of thought going in on this one. There's a lot of heart, a lot of mind, a lot of keeping everything open and figuring out the best, highest solution. So in a lot of situations, the opposite would be, so a lot of people will just cut and run and do what's best for them in their myopic little world, where I see both of them really expanded in their vision for the higher purpose and what is best. So yes, they're going to be working this out together in an amicable way, right? So you can count on that. Sounds like they're both spiritually awake and mature in that department. Okay, guys, let's go ahead. I think I have 2 more. just one more, but I can wait on that one. So let me get to you guys. All right, let me go ahead and browse up. And let's see. I do want to drop that. Let's see if it works. Boop. There we go. This new platform that I just started called Buy Me a Coffee. I love this. This is the greatest thing. So on Buy Me a Coffee, I have free perks, and it's a place for you guys to show me some love. Buy me a coffee or a kombucha. Uh, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, show me some love. It's a very easy peasy way to do that. It's kind of cool. Okay. You're welcome, Cheryl. Alrighty, I'm scrolling back up so I can get to all of you. All right, so Senan, how you doing? I'm great. Susanna, love it. Okay, so Senan is asking, when will I migrate to the new country? Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. Let me pull this back up into the camera so you can see my little method. There is a method to my madness. It's called Let Spirit Guide Me. It takes me off the hook, right? It's not about me. I'm just the medium. Okay, so interesting response to your question. When will I migrate to new country? So, Senan, it looks like all is not what it appears, right? So that's some classic Shakespeare stuff right there. So it looks like you have a lot of different options and you're not clear as to what's involved, what the details are. And you just need more answers. You need a lot more answers before you can migrate. And checking the boxes and all those things. So this card talks about so many options that there's confusion, and to back it up a little bit and to look more closely into the details, so that we don't get ourselves in trouble or in some predicament, basically. So I see a weight on this, and I see that you need to do more research and do more of your homework before it's even possible, because this talks about it's all in the clouds right now. It's just all in the clouds. So the good news is it's in the clouds. The move is inevitable. It's in your vortex, right? And in order for it to come closer or to manifest into physical form, you move, that you just need to get clear and to understand the bits and pieces more. Okay, so do your homework. All right, and I have a DT who says hello, and I say hello back. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you, unless you have a specific question. Okay. Yay. I'm recognizing people and their blissy names. I love it. Okay. DT, may I ask you a question, please? Yes. And I'm going to give you pull a card anyway, without a question. How's that? So my question is, what's going on with you and what do you need to know? Oh, looks like we have a proposal of some sort. So, Page of Cups. Are you proposing to somebody? This is cool. Are you wanting to create a romantic connection? So anyway, there's romance brewing with you. There's a romantic connection happening. The page talks about the kind of the beginner steps. So it's at the very beginning of a situation, and the cups they represent love. And then of course, I call this the Romeo card. So here we go. It's kind of a new love, a new situation. Not quite sure what's going on with it yet, but we're curious. So we're going to continue, walking towards it. All right. Well, good luck with that. Let me know how that goes. And if you have a more specific question, go ahead and ask that. Okay. So I have Felix and Felicia. Hi, guys. Okay. Hi, love. Can I have a reading, please? Of course. I need guidance. Any advice of what's best for me in starting my life again and where to start if opening a business or just applying for a job? Thank you. Okay. So, any advice about what's best for me? And you know what? I just realized I have this really cool feature that I've never used before. Is that cool or what? So that way you can see all the emojis. Any advice of what's best for me in starting my life again? Where to start, opening a business, or just applying for a job? Well, your language tells me a lot. Just applying for a job. So just applying for a job sounds like the simple thing for you to do. Moving, doesn't take a second to know this. Moving is a stressful situation, right? And so there's a lot of variables going on: job, housing, new everything. So if it just a job, the way that just jumped out at me sounds like the easier path for you right now. So when we're doing anything, we want to go downstream and not upstream. And starting a business in a new place is a very upstream kind of situation. It's doable, it's totally doable, but given the circumstances, it might be a bit much. And so we can wait. And in the meantime, we can go just get a job. That would be easy. We have some place that we have to show up every day. We get a paycheck for it. Sometimes that just a job is the great solution for whatever it is that we're needing right now. So that's my intuitive hit for you on that. Let me pull a card and see what else comes for you. Yeah, because just a job would give you the space to do all the other things that you need to do. Okay. The other job for you, or the card for you, Felicia, is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is just all about that mental clarity. So this shows me that your visioning, your imagination, your thought processes, your daydreams, your fantasies, all of that are really leading you to the next place. And it is your greatest asset. So when I see this, I know that you're going to be a huge, your crown chakra, your third eye chakra is going to be probably your greatest assets as far as where your guidance comes from, and how you leverage things in your favor. So keep imagining, write things down, visualize, meditate, see yourself in situations that you want to be in. Play it out. And as you play it out in your head, so you're one of those manifestors like me that likes to see it in our heads. So play it out in your head, play out your social life, play out a job, play out how you want to feel, play out what the environment looks like. And as you play this stuff out, you are bringing it to you. You are literally manifesting and bringing those situations more into tangible form. And so as we adult and as we get older, this gets a little more challenging because we have everybody around us telling us, you can't do that, or pull your head out, or get real, and all that other stuff. And I'm so opposite. I say, be five, be like you when you were five, when you could manifest the shit out of anything, basically, just because you didn't have the resistance that you do now as an adult, right? So, what keeps a lot of adults from achieving anything is that resistance, that get falling into the curmudgeon trap and being so stuck in the reality of the what isness. That what isness is a dream killer. It's destructive, right? So yeah, we can as adults look and see what is, and yep, we need cash to pay bills, and yep, we need certain things for survival and for our root chakras to feel safe and secure and all that stuff. Absolutely. However, the way to receive that or to get that is to imagine and believe and bring it in and fantasize and lean into the future, lean into the places that we want to achieve. And it by I want to call it magic, but it's not magic. It's like science. It's like tangible science. It brings it to you. So keep doing that. Use and leverage that amazing crown chakra of yours. Okay. That's some good stuff. So you can have whatever it is that you are wanting, my friend. Okay. So Christine would love a mini reading on career and finances. This is just so cool. I just want to do it. Okay, I'd love a mini reading. Love info on career and finances. You got it. You got it. Okay, Christine. All right, you guys. Okay, Christine. Career and finances. How's the career, money, all that good stuff? Oh, good. Very good. Okay. So, Christine, what I get for you is something that is very necessary for manifesting finances, manifesting anything really, but especially in specific to your question, having to heal some of those financial blockages and that resistance that I was talking about earlier. So when we get the resistance built up in our bodies, in our minds, we get that gunk, maybe from growing up and people telling us that we can't have that, or don't be greedy, or whatever all those crazy stories are that really kind of pierce our hearts and turn us into those curmudgeon-y adults really quickly. So before we can go back to our 5-year-old free mind, and adult at the same time, we have to do some clearing. And this card is all about the clearing. It's all about the healing. So there are some money stories that are healing in you right now so that you can manifest better. That's good news. So continue with this process. Do the heart test. It's like, all right, this is so awesome. I'm clearing up some trauma from my past around manifesting finances and prosperity. Yay, good. I'm all in. Count me in. What else do I need to know? And let whatever comes to the surface, let it come so that you can address it, so that you can bless it, so you can go, oh yes, I remember that incident, or I remember how I'm always like looking at price tags and labels and thinking, oh my God, I can't afford that. And then getting into a softer place with it. So once you start this process, it's a continuation. You're going to get reminders of the resistance that you do have so that you can heal it and work on it. And it's just an easy mental process of acknowledging it and then filing it in the appropriate place that you want it filed. Does it serve you anymore? Nope. Then let it go and we can just release it. If it comes back up, it's not a time for self-deprecation. It's a time to say, oh, you human girl, with your subconscious thoughts that rule 95% of your life, there we go again. So there's a never-ending opportunity for us to heal those thoughts and to make peace with our past so that we can manifest like gangsters in the future and in the present, being okay with everything and showing yourself a lot of self-love for your bravery, for your courage, for stepping into this place of resolving some issues, and doing better as you move forward. So I think that's some good adulting right there. Alrighty, hope that helps. Susanna asks, I'd like to know if the cards can tell me when I start a new job. When you start a new job. Okay. When I will start a new job. Okay. I'm pulling it all in, Susanna. When are you going to start a new job? And what do we need to know about that? So I get that sometimes your questions are very specific, like you want a date, but there's always more to it than that. So I hope you're patient with me in understanding that, really, because a lot of times there's that resistance that we need to clean up before we get to it. So I'm looking for the deeper, bigger stuff. Okay. And sometimes the dates just pop through too. So you just never know what you're going to get. Suzanne, I'd like to know if the cards can tell me when I will start a new job. Okay. So, good news, bad news card right here. So we get the 5 of Pentacles. So this is one of those cards that is a necessary situation to clear up before we can move on. So this is the poverty card. This is the what is card, really just when we're limited in our thoughts and our beliefs and we're kind of stuck just going, I don't know if I can have that. It's never happened before. And, it's not a positive card in that regard. But we all get that. We all have an accumulation of limited thoughts and perceptions that keep us from the things that we want the most, right? Until we do the work. So this is telling me that there's still some work to do. The cool thing is about this card, I said it was a good news, bad news card. 2 feet from these people who are drudging it out, walking in the snow, kind of suffering and in their limited beliefs. 2 feet away is the holy place. There's the church. And so I see the church as sanctuary. I see the church as being the place of warmth that has the answers, or you can even call it the vortex, according to Abraham Hicks. It's the place that is better, way better than that. And they're only a couple feet away from it. So if we can redirect some of that mental energy into better thought, it's going to warm you up for one, and it's going to lead to better answers. It's going to lead to better results. And so we have to start asking ourselves really good questions about what we want and where we're going, instead of what can I get? What's available for me? Like, I'll take the crumbs. No. We are trust fund babies of the universe, and abundance and prosperity is our birthright. We're born into it, and we just forget. And so we have to wake up and remember that. And then we ask and we call the shots, not what can we get by with, but what do we want? What can I create? What can I go be and do and have? This is cool. Wow. If I am an unlimited or a limitless creator, let's have fun with this. Let's get busy with this, right? And so you're going to start a new job when you decide what you want to do. And when you are looking at it from the perspective of how can I serve? What flips my switch? What gets me up in the morning? What am I here for? And maybe in addition to or more than what will pay my bills. There's a big difference in energy there, right? Big difference in energy. So there comes a part of self-healing where being able to receive that is a necessary step, that you deserve the best. So your affirmation, your mantra for the day is, I can have it all. I can have it all. What do I want? I can have it all. Woohoo, and no settling. You can have it all. All right. Love it. I knew you were Felicia. Okay. Rebecca, thank you for doing this, Charlene. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. If you really like it, guys, go buy me a cup of coffee. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. What's the connection between... Okay, I think I already did a reading for you, but if I have time, I'll come back, okay? That was your question. I asked you to ask me something specifically, didn't I? What's the connection between me and Amar? Okay, let me put this in the big one so we can all see it. What's the connection between me and Amar? Currently no contact, but I'm seeing his name everywhere in every day. Isn't that interesting? Because didn't I earlier pull the love card for you, that there was some love brewing there? Well, let's pull another one. I think that was you, right? The DT? Okay, I'm not sure. Okay. What's the connection between the two of you? I'm seeing his name at every, okay. So I wonder which one this is. So I have the Four of Cups. I lovingly refer to this card as the Brat Cup. And it's because the person sitting underneath the tree, that's either you or him, right? Have their arms crossed and they're like, no, that's not exactly what I wanted. But here's the hand of God, just keeps on giving you stuff, keeps on giving you love and more love and more love. And you're like, no, not quite. Right. So when I see this, and I do this too, I'm guilty too. We're all guilty of this card on occasion. The key is to uncross our arms, uncross our legs so that we can receive so that we can receive the blessings that are trying to come through for us. All right. So there are blessings here for you or him, and we're just not noticing. So I always think of the Ferris Bueller line. It says every now and again, you got to look up or you're going to miss things. So uncross, look up, notice what's up. But there's some stuff there between the two of you. All righty. Okay, I've got to take off my sweater. There we go. Much better. Getting better. I tell you, ladies, these hot flashes are for real. Okay, so little TMI. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see who else is going on here. Yay. Let's see. I got those. Okay, Rosa asks, yes, ma'am, may I ask? Oh, like my shirt. Got spirit? I know I do. Want spirit? You got some. I'll give it to you right now. Rosa, hi. May I ask what's good coming in for me and my partner Jay in love this year? Of course. I like using abbreviations. It's so cool. Okay, Rosa and Jay. Rosa and Jay. Good stuff. Rosa and Jay in their relationship for this year, 2022. Okay, I get action. So there's some action going on there, Rosa, with you too. A lot of passion. A lot of think wands, think fire. So this could be just passion between the two of you that is just like a lot and good. Or it could be moving, but anyway, it really speaks to speed and action going on in your relationship. So it's all moving quickly. So, when I see this card, I'm all, be careful what you ask for, because here it is. Woof, hold on. So that should be fun. Hope that makes sense. If you need some clarity on anything, you guys just ask, okay? Okay, so Charlotte asks, will my financial situation get better? Okay, Charlotte, let me see about your financial situation. So as I'm shuffling the cards, I'm also intuiting. I'm just kind of feeling around like, since I can see your name, it gives me a nice target that I can go find you in the universe and just feel around what's going on with you. And then I get a little extra bonus direction from the tarot as well. Okay, Charlotte, will my financial situation get better? That's a good yes or no card. And I was feeling this too. Okay, so the Fool card, I love the Fool card. In the tarot, we call it the Fool. In my world, I call it the Hero. So this is the first card of the whole tarot deck in the story of the hero's journey or the fool's journey. I prefer the word hero because, we all go through these cycles in our lives, and it's like the formula for every movie or every novel or any story ever written. There's always a protagonist, there's always the hero, and there's always a journey. And that journey is always full of all kinds of stuff that causes us growth, pain. Pain equals growth, and conquering our dragons, all those things, meeting cool people, figuring some things out. And so that's all about the hero's journey. So at the beginning stages here, it looks like you're going to be going on yet the beginning of a new journey. And you see a lot of yellow in this card. The yellow is for the solar plexus, personal power. What do I want? New beginnings, having that childlike imagination about it, venturing off into the unknown, and having that faith that it's all working. So when you get to that place and you can bust out of that old one, it's like the butterfly emerging, basically, you're going to see a huge difference in everything. But it starts with your perception. It starts with a new attitude. It starts with a reboot. So I'm feeling that it's time for you to have a reboot. And it could be as easy as a thought, like right now. It could be when you wake up tomorrow morning. But it's a very subtle yet powerful shift. Like there's nothing you need to do except feel it, be it, imagine it, going, oh yes, okay, I'm ready for the next level. I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to level up. Okay, let's beam me up, Scotty. Let's go. And then it's boom, like that. So yes, your finances will get better. It requires, though, a shift in you, or a shift of what's next, what's available. One of my favorite, this is a really good segue. One of my favorite spreads that I do for myself and for, people around me on the fly almost every day is the what's new, what's next card. I am all about what's next because that's all we have. The past is over. The present is right now, but then we're all kind of moving into the future. So I have a tendency to lean into the future so that I can create it and design it and anticipate it, right? And paint it as I go. It's really fun. I don't have a whole picture painted, but I have like the next few steps painted, right? And so when I ask the what's now and what's next, I just pull two cards, or I cut the deck and I go, what's now, what's in the present, and then what's next. When we're focused on the what's next, we are in a creative process. And it's an immediate next, like in the next day or two or three, like what's coming, what's in the atmosphere, what's in the bowl kind of situation. So get curious about that. I think what I am intuiting from you is that you are in the past quite a bit, and you are comparing everything to how the past has been and what you have received in the past. So that's a lot about the what is stuff, the what is trap, or the what has been trap. And the what has been trap becomes the what is trap because people think that it's just going to be more the same. And I'm here to say, and the fool is here to say, the hero is here to say, oh, hells no, we can change that like today. We can change that now. And Tony Robbins said, and it's one of my favorite quotes from years and years ago, the past does not equal the future. Absolutely. The past is the past. And now we get to make some new decisions and be the creators of our new realities every day, right? So don't let that clog you up. And I see that happen a lot. Okay, so we're gonna just clear up the past right now. Bye. Okay, let's see here. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody, because I do miss people, and then I can see that they get mad or take it personally. And I can guarantee you that I am never skipping anybody on purpose. If I do miss you, I apologize. Truth be told, I am using an app that broadcasts simultaneously to Facebook and YouTube. So it might not be a perfect situation, but it works really nicely. All right. Thank you guys. Thanks for all the love. This is so good. Okay. Allure and Pallavi and fabric art. Okay. There's a bunch of new people that I didn't even see. Sorry, I missed you guys. Okay. Better late than never. Allure, can I have a general, please? Of course you can. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you and see what's up for you. Allure. That's a nice name. Okay, what's going on with Allure? Well, you guys are just getting a lot of clarity today. I love it. Clarity is queen. And in this case, clarity is king. So Allure, clarity is the big deal. So apparently, you're contemplating something, or you just have received a lot of clarity about your situation, what you want, what you're visioning. Again, this is that crown chakra energy going on here. So there's a lot of intellectual prowess happening with this chakra. It's also the gateway to channeling. So I really do see a lot of different things happening with crown chakra people when clarity happens, when the ahas happen. Some of it is intellectual, of course, that's our interpreter, our brains. But the bigger thing is that you're channeling information from a higher source, and then you're internalizing it and translating it. There's a lot going on here, guys. So this is kind of cool. You're figuring some stuff out, let's just say, and you're right on the money with where you are with it. So keep going with it. It's like, you don't have to be, you're not in the hanged man situation. There's nothing confusing about it. You're good to go. So I get the green light, whatever it is that you are wanting to do. Hope that helps. Pallavi, can I have a reading? Of course. Let's go ahead and pull a card for you. And let's see what Spirit has to say. What do the cards have to say? Pallavi on May 31st. Oh, one of my faves, the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is, again, part of that hero's journey, right? So it's like, oh, you're coming more towards, I learned the lessons. I got all the hard stuff done, slayed a few dragons, met a few cool people, figured out a lot of stuff. And now I get to apply all the lessons, maybe a little bit of the pain, the pleasures. And now it's moving into something bigger and better. And so this is the upgrade card. So there's definitely an up-leveling, an upgrade happening with you. I love how your little spirit guides are in the corners here, and they have their books open. All of them have their books open. So those of you who know, I was a public school teacher for many years. So I love this card for the books being open. And I was an English teacher too. So this really speaks of keep learning the lessons, keep researching, keep learning. And all of that, all of those lessons and all of the stuff that you gather is not for naught. It's always leading you to the next place, to the next evolution, to the next thing. So this is a really cool upgrade time in your life. So ride the wave and have fun. Okay, fabric art. Hey, I liked and shared. Can I get a reading? Of course you can. Thank you for liking and sharing. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so fabric art. So somebody's crafty in there, right? Let's pull a card and see what is going on. I am just drawn over here for you. Ah, beautiful. The 9 of Cups. So as a general read, the Nine of Cups for you really means that you're doing really well because you're grounded in gratitude. So here you are with all of your cups behind you, you full, you're in a nice place of contentment. Contentment is probably such a beautiful goal for all of us to have. You know, contentment is peace. And so here you are just feeling peaceful, fulfilled, um, and knowing that, and it's your sense of gratitude that keeps bringing you more and more and more. So the more things that you are grateful for, the more things the universe delivers to you so that you can continue to be grateful. It's a great circle. It's the law of reciprocity. So if we're feeling, for example, let's use fabric art as an example here. So with a person who has that kind of sense of gratitude that's always in the background, they're always going to be really successful and doing well and feeling good, basically. They're not perfect. You know, they're going to have their ups and downs too, but in general terms, they're going to be really good manifestors. So let's learn from fabric art here. And when we're feeling like we are missing something or something is off or we wish we had a better job or more money and we want to manifest those things, the quickest, clearest way to relieve yourself of some of that resistance and open up the channels to receive is to have a sense of gratitude. Look around and look at the things that you have that you were grateful for, and feel in your heart, feel in your body, feel in your bones a sense of appreciation, a sense of gratitude, and literally things just start coming at you. They start flying your way. Okay, so thanks for that. Love it. Okay, let's see what other ones that I missed. Inbox me for your free reading. Oh, we have those spammers again. You know what? I'm just going to not get mad at the spammers, and I am going to just throw a lot of love their way. It's like, yeah, okay. So you're lacking in creativity, and I'm going to pray that you have an infusion of creativity so you can figure out how to do this on your own. All right. Christine says, thank you. You're welcome. Till when we talk and unite. Oh, okay. My name is current feelings for me. Okay. I'll go back to that maybe. If I want to see that I got everyone. Thank you, Pallavi, for sharing and liking. Appreciate it. All right. The one bad thing about being on Melon is that I can't block people from this. Okay. You guys are free to do whatever you want. You want to go get a free reading with this person? Go for it. But I can guarantee you they're probably going to hit you up really hard. Felix, thanks for your wonderful readings. More blessings and power to you. Thank you, and right back at you. Okay, thank you for sharing and posting, guys. Aw, thank you. I look very beautiful with my haircut. Sweet. Thank you. This is from Tarot Perspicus. I can't see that. Thanks for the hair, love. I need it. They need to reach and accept help. Yep. Okay, so Charlotte asks, let me see, I want to make sure I haven't missed. It's kind of hard to tell, guys. It feels like there's some things that are looping and then I get new ones. Okay, I see a couple of brand new ones for sure. And Kita, all right. And Kita asks, oh, can I get a reading, please? Srijan Das is right life partner for my second marriage. I'm a single mother. Please, some guidance. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this current person is suitable. Is this the right person for you now? I feel the single mom vibe. Been a single mom for 37 years. And I'm still doing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a card for Ankita. Ankita and relationship, current relationship. Heading towards marriage, good idea. Good for the family. Let's take a look. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles comes up for this one. So when I'm feeling this card out, it feels like a good reciprocal kind of relationship. I'm wondering, and I'm not judging, if, even though it really sounds like I'm judging right now, sorry about that, because I'm a romantic at heart. So of course it's going to sound a little slanty. Are you marrying for financial prosperity is the question. And if you are, that's fine. It's happening. And I'm not going to put a but on it, but I'm going to say, and, for a relationship that is sustainable and long lasting and fun and joyful and sexy and juicy, make sure that there's, other reasons as well. Right? But it does look like it's reciprocal. It looks like things will financially improve for you. Coolio, coolio, coolio. Okay. And then Vidhi asks, hey ma'am, such manners, when will my family's finances get better? And what steps do we need to take towards it? That's two questions. Let me see if I can bang it out with one card, shall we? Okay. What comes up for Vidhi? And I really hope I'm saying your names correctly. Okay, so you guys, I get the celebration card, Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, what steps can you do to go towards the financial prosperity? I don't have real specifics. That's something that I would have to do in a private reading with you to really go deep and to see what their gifts and talents are and all of those things. But for the general read, I get the Three of Cups, which is all about celebrating abundance, celebrating the prosperity that is current, that you have, celebrating the wins that you already have, being together, focusing on the family. And when we're in that higher vibration and celebrating, we're making things prosperous. We are attracting abundance and prosperity towards us. So, make a nice dinner for your family. Celebrate together. Do something to raise the energy, to raise the vibration, to remember the bigger picture of family and love and why you guys are all together, right? And I feel like the financial opportunities will come as a result of that, but we have to start first by shifting up the energy. Okay. I hope that's helpful. And you guys, if you do want longer readings and full sessions, I am available. You can create a request an appointment with me on my website at charlenemurphy.com. My readings are very affordable. I lowered my rates considerably, kind of went back to my grassroots rates, where you can get a half an hour reading where we go in depth for $60, and for a full hour is $120. charlenemurphy.com. You can book it there. You can pay for it there. You'll schedule it there. It's all in one kind of shop because I don't like to do all that stuff myself. So, I feel like these are really good, fun kind of readings and a great way for all of us to communicate and commune together and raise the vibration and share some love and all of that here. But I know that a lot of these readings feel like, ooh, there's some heaviness and I want to go deeper with you. So, if you want to go deeper with me, you are so welcome to book a session with me. I would love to help. Okay, Rosa says good. Thank you. Yay, you're welcome. Evelyn says, hello, everyone. Monica says, would love to know. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, would love to know current feelings for me and when will he reach out to me, as we are not talking lately. Okay, so let's look between Monica and this person, her love interest, and what the heck's going on between the two of them. Alrighty. Romeo. Well, maybe you could make a move. Let's make a move. There's some love and romance there. So this card is all about the page, the new beginnings. It's kind of fresh. I call this the freshman. So somebody's got to make a move. I feel that it's you. So just make a gesture, make a nice move. So open the door for this person to come through, okay? Because they want to come through. Alrighty, Evelyn would like any message, would be appreciated, please and thank you. You are very welcome. Let's go ahead and pull a card for Evelyn. Evelyn, what's in your world? What's in your world? What do you need to know? This one wants to just leap out at me. Adventure. So I pulled this card earlier and it had a completely different answer, completely different vibe. This is a good demonstration of why the tarot works, because not all the cards mean the same thing to every single person ever. This for Evelyn means, girl, it's vacation time. It's time for you to get on some adventure, get out there and get some sun on you, get some wind on you, and go have fun. Okay. All right. It's time for a journey. Love that. You've been working too hard, Evelyn? Something. Alrighty. I think we have all of them. Okay, so maybe, okay. I have one from Toko or Thoko from South Africa. And new, welcome, welcome, welcome. May I get a reading, please? Yes. Okay, thanks guys for blocking the spammer. I can't do it from the app that I'm on, and I am so sorry for the inconvenience, but you guys are troopers. It's all good. There's enough room here for everybody, right? So Thoko. Let's get a reading. Let's pull a card and see what's going on in your world. Beautiful. One of the major arcana cards. Again, you guys are getting a lot of the majors today. So there's a lot of big energy going on in your lives. The star card for Thoko is, and I'm sorry if I'm messing your name up, it's time for you to come out and play. People are noticing you. You're sharing your gifts. It's your turn. It's your time. It's like this clarity has happened as how you want to express yourself, how you want to show up in the world, how you want to help, how you want to be a parent, all those things. So this is like coming out for you. It's like, okay, I'm clear on my mission. I'm clear on what I want to do. And I know that I have the guidance from the heavens, from my guides, from my high self to show me the way, right? And to open the doors that maybe I don't know about yet. And so this is another big up level kind of card that really speaks to you coming out to play on this planet and sharing your gifts with the rest of us. I love it. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground, so that you're grounded and you're intuitive. You have merged, the heaven and earth, the yin and the yang, the male and the female, that by that duality that happens, that in a lot of situations before we hit this, it keeps us separated. It keeps us compartmentalized. It keeps us confused. And when I see this card, I know that you have integrated very well and you're continuing to integrate, and kind of like the Temperance card that we got earlier, right? So it's time for you to shine. Woo! Go out there and play. Alrighty. Let's see. Nancy, did I give you a reading yet? I can't remember. Let me just pull you a card real quick, okay? Okay, we're getting at the top of the hour. And again, guys, if I missed anybody, my apologies. It is so not on purpose. Things slip by me sometimes. Nancy. Okay, Nancy, I get here that you're being a worrywart. And so you have, according to this card, you have everything in place. You did all the work. You put your ducks in a row, and it's all good, but you're still waiting for the other shoe to drop. And so when I see this, I know that, because I know that we are the creators of our realities. I'm like, stop waiting for the other shoe to drop, because it's going to drop. We're manifesting our realities constantly. And so the higher, more clear thing to do to ensure your success in this project or whatever it is that you're kind of worried about right now is to turn it around, look at all of the things that you have successfully grown, and feel that sense of appreciation, muster up that gratitude, muster up that appreciation, and go, oh, I'm fine. It's all good. It's all good, and then some, and all of my needs are met, right? So you can come up with some good affirmations to keep you from this monkey mind moment, I just want to call it. It's nothing treacherous. It's nothing to be afraid about. We're humans. And so, of course, we have these ants, I want to call them. I'm borrowing that term ANTS from Dr. Amen. They're automatic negative thinking or automatic negative thoughts. We all have them. And so you're in the middle of those automatic negative thoughts. Get the rate out, get the gratitude rate out, and spray them down, and focus on the things that are working for you so that you can manifest better and feel better. Okay. And as you feel better, you're raising your vibration, you're attracting to you better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, adults and children alike, it's time to go ahead and wrap this up for this Tuesday. Thank you all for being here and sharing your energy, your love, your personalities with me. I love doing this. I look forward to seeing you again. If you'd like to buy me a cup of coffee, I would love to receive one. Go to buy me a coffee / Enchanted Empath. And I appreciate your love. I appreciate the coffee, the kombucha, whatever it is that you want to share. And until I see you guys next week, reach out. Let's do some love notes. Let's make some love notes and put them on TikTok. Go over to my coffee place and you'll see what I'm talking about if you missed that earlier. And let's spread some love in this world and get that vibration up for all of us. All right. So until I see you next time, take excellent care of yourself and each other. All right. Peace and blessings, everybody.